right, welcome in everybody. We are here for the second race of the night. We have mcmcGURK versus Temple tonight in our winners bracket for the round of 8 of the PK Scramble Tournament. I am Nanobite1667, joined here by my lovely spouse, Rocky12799. Say hi, Rocky.
Hello, everyone. Looking forward to another great race. That first race between Static and Satake was a barn burner. So looking forward to another good one here. And we are counting down and getting underway.
All right, and tonight's flags are race percent, but with 100% generated bosses, which means you will not see any of the standard bosses that you would see in vanilla. Instead, you will see generated enemies in their place that resemble but are not quite like other enemies in the game. The other flag we have is random overworld movement for the enemies, so you will see enemies doing really kooky things on the screen.
Indeed. Um, Sometimes it'll be to your advantage, and sometimes it won't be.
And I missed, what did Buzz Buzz give them?
Buzz give us 3 access. So
3, excellent. So
first
that's an
kid, check.
automatic kid check. Yep.
But we'll check out the second uh, teleport check and grab whatever in the meteorite real quick.
So for PK Scramble, it is a key item shuffler of the game Earthbound. You will see things work a little bit differently here. Instead of having to do the 8 sanctuaries plus going to Magicant plus beating Gygus, we don't do that for race percent. We do 4 sanctuaries required. If you defeat 4 sanctuaries, you can then, if you have the meteorite piece and have Paula in your party, you can choose to go on and fight Gygus. Or we do have alternate win conditions, which are part of the race percent. Rocky, do you want to go over those?
Yeah, the alternate win conditions are going to be complete 5 Sanks and Magicant, or the ever elusive complete 6 Sanks and you win. We have seen a 6 Sank race already this tournament, and a number of runners going for 5 plus Magicant. So everything is on the table, just depends on what order they find stuff. So we did get Delam teleport here as well. So we're gonna have 2 kid checks right away of 3
Yes,
kids under 5 minutes.
potentially. Or it could be a teddy bear. Or a flyman. Let's see.
Everybody's favorite buff bird.
Ooh, but we have Paula in Threed and Jeff in Delam. So that is exciting.
Okay, Paula comes with the teddy bear. Jeff comes with the carrot key.
Ooh, excellent.
So right away we've got our first sync access.
Which that's great. The meteorite piece had been pretty useless for them because it was water bills.
No, not necessarily. I suppose water
It's
bills
useless
only
because they
takes
have
us to
3. Yeah.
3. Yep,
Yeah,
never
but
mind.
it only goes from Tucson to Threed, not the other way around. So therefore, no use in the seed, unfortunately.
All right, we see our runners here swapping spots. And getting the kids that the other one has already had. Tolmar, oh yeah, was I wrong on the earlier one? The Static is going to take on Chargles. I read that wrong the last race, so winner of this one takes on Sarah.
Gotcha.
All right. Yes, both. Either way, you're going to have some great matches against some high level runners here. So, but and as Mad
All
Cat,
right, that was Key to the Shack at the library.
Snake
on
access number
Temple's.
2. Alright, picking up a stun gun and some bottle rockets for Jeff.
Good
And
way to start out.
Temple is headed to the arcade fights. No problem getting through those first fights.
Delinquent Boss is our first boss of the game.
Delinquent Bass.
Oh, Delinquent Bass. Sorry, Delinquent Bass.
Ooh,
And Delinquent
McGurk
Bass
is
was a pushover.
McGurk is getting just hammered by that cup of coffee there,
Is
and
that Boogie
does
Tent?
yeah, it was Boogie
Gotcha.
Tent. So that is way out of logic at this point. Picking up Jeff early, um, yeah, it could have been completely in logic. But unfortunately for McGurk, it was not. We did see the end of the arcade fights, and Temple is going to get rewarded with a police badge.
Oh, excellent. Well, there's our.
Yeah, no, I think you're muted. All right, we do have Temple going into the cop fights. Gonna get escorted back there by a duck. Looks like Nana may be having some technical difficulties. Hopefully she's able to jump back in here. Hello, Nana.
Hello. Sorry about that. My computer just did a little half crash there. That was a little weird.
As always, we are not sitting in the same room. She is in the living room. I am our gaming space, so I could hear her talking from out there. That's how I knew that something was up.
All right. What did I miss? What did I miss? Just cop fights.
Yeah, we're just going through cop fights right now, waiting to see what that duck is. I don't know if you saw Gurk take a full party whip there.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
that right before my
but
screen died.
otherwise, not having too many issues here. Sergeant Quacker.
Love it.
Put up a little bit of a fight there, but no problem. Temple is through. Gurg is following Temple in that same path, and is just behind because he tried that boogie tent.
Yeah, it was a very beefy tent, so definitely not quite ready for this part of the game anyway. We'll see if he ends up going back to it at all. Time for some exit mice. Hello, mice. Love seeing early police badge so that you get that easy access um, to the exit mice. All right, so yes, the stakes are the winner goes up against Sarah and the loser goes up against Rain. So those are some interesting stakes for tonight's race. shall see what Apple Kid's gonna give them.
Riskun, I can confirm that McGurk did in fact name Pooh a monkey. Not quite spelled the same way, but that is what his Pooh character is named.
Okay then.
Silver sneaks and green monkeys. And pencil eraser.
All right, that's another sync access because that gives us access to Happy Happy. So
And another duck fight. Gutsy diamond quacker this time.
let's see how stacked it is. Pretty good stuff for the Berglund Park shop. For having it this early in the game, it's not too bad. Geez, Billy, why does Mom let you have 2 ducks? And
Right.
not surprisingly, Temple's making that walk over to Happy Happy right away. See if we could potentially even get Pooh.
Yeah, see if it's a dumb kid check where the kid is holding his own key.
Yeah, that seems to be a common thing in the seeds for this tournament. I don't know why these kids cannot just get themselves out of these situations if they have their own key. They just don't want to go by themselves, apparently. Gurk is now going to take on that duck.
Did you see what the duck gave? Because I totally missed
I
it.
did not, so I'm watching for it this time.
Simple grabbing a Jeff item out of that locker real quick.
All right, Gutsy Diamond Quacker has been tamed. Oh, that was zombie paper.
Okay. We'll see. It's definitely kind of pointing us in 2 directions. See which one is going to be better suited for us right now.
Well, they don't have fly honey, right?
Nope.
So really, Happy Happy's the way to go then. So they don't have too much else.
All right, Temple through Peaceful Rest Valley. Unfortunately for Temple, did get into a fight and Nest did not make it.
Rip Ness. Now this is Pooh. And he has jar fly honey, so There we go.
People choosing to take the fight coming out of the cabin rather than um, warping away.
So this means that at 15, not quite 15 minutes in, we are a meteorite piece away from go mode.
Temple with an unfortunate death there. Does have to make the walk of shame out of the house.
Grab slingshot from sister's present.
Not really helpful at this point. He does have
Nope.
some better weapons already.
Yeah, not nearly as good as the stuff from the Berglund Park shop, so not very worth.
All right, Temple abandoning. Happy for now. Looks like they're going to go ahead and use that carrot key and get their first thank.
Yeah, not a bad option. Gets you some good levels. Ooh, yeah, duck curry, like Thai curry with duck is so good. I know Rocky's not a fan, of duck, but it is
Nope, I have a
one
couple
of
people who've
my pleasures.
tried to convince me to try it in other uh, cooked ways, but I've had it a couple different ways prepared, and even though I like wild game and things like that, I just cannot get any enjoyment out of the taste of duck. So
Ooh, unfortunate fight with the tree and a sprout over on Gurk's side.
does have that bazooka on Jeff, so that's definitely going to be helpful for getting past these. You have a couple tough sprouts and a crow on Temple side.
Sadly,
Oh,
just one crow, not a whole murder of crows, even though it is committing murder.
does
Bad
manage
cat,
to
not gonna
get
lie, that
through.
sounds delicious. Bird is the word, can be the meme of the seed. It is a very bird heavy seed. And yet, we have not seen Brave Bird yet. Buff Bird.
Lovebird.
Buff Bird. All right, but that does put Temple ahead by a sync.
Okay, Girk dipping into the cultist house to grab these presents. Unable to do anything else, as does not have a Franklin badge yet.
Still,
Oh, but
Death Ray.
that was a good option. Did pick up a couple of life noodles and a death ray for Jeff.
Love to see that for sure.
All right, Temple headed to Giant Sub to complete their second sync. So I'm very interesting route divergences here.
Yeah, it's kind of wild having four syncs access already. So, um, and getting that jar of fly honey will open up the way to four sides. So that opens everything wide open. Um, so it could really make things interesting. We could find the meteorite piece somewhere in the Foresight or Dunes area, or it could just start us on a wild goose chase. So Girk
Yeah.
dropping that zombie paper. Gonna head up to Saturn.
Alright, Giant's up first logical here, and is going to be taking on a
Mostly
mostly
farm man.
farmman.
He's mostly a farm man. Sometimes he dabbles in other things, but mostly a farm man.
Alright, that is sank number 2 for Temple. As Girk starts that walk through the 3 tunnel on their way to Saturn Valley.
Rizio, of course, we're going to say yes to that. Absolutely. And post pictures to us.
Looks like Temple's gonna follow
And they should
Girk
wear fancy hats.
on so they're having a tea party. They need fancy hats. That's a given.
Obviously. Oh, run invalidated. Single letter meme. Temple loses cool points. B is the meme. I mean, it's one letter of the meme. But burb is the word. So. It should just be burb. Alright, Temple now gonna try that cup of coffee that is posing as a tent.
Oh yeah, having
Instant mortal damage. Yeah, that's got to be pretty high level. Oh, deaths on both sides simultaneously, but in different places. Ouch. I mean, adjacent, but you know.
yeah, that boss thing is a 3 tunnel. No joke. Yeah, it looks like Gurk is going to start cleaning up sinks to get some levels up before attempting that 3 walk again.
These settings have so much death. They really do. We've had some pretty spicy seeds.
Yeah, Tango and the Thunder Mites, no problem for Gurk.
Now, since Temple's done a couple of sanks, he should have a little bit easier time just due to levels going through the tunnels. So we'll still see how it goes. Mad Cat, I'm not surprised that there was yelling of words. You had some spicy enemies in there.
The Chargles, aka Black Sesame Seed, has been going through the rulebook again. Of course, the loser of this is not eliminated. Will drop into the danger bracket to face Rain. And we do save punishments for the double elimination when they're no longer in the tournament.
I don't know. It sounds like Chargles is giving some prerequisites for their race against Rain. So
Indeed.
better get on it. Just see like an activity log from your Netflix account or something. I don't know how we would validate that.
All right, Gart getting through Pink Cloud for his first sank. And we'll see how this fight goes on Temple's side without having Paula.
Calling it now, assistant is a bird. I mean, the way this seed is going, probably.
If Assistant isn't a bird, it's a huge disappointment for this seed.
Birds aren't real, though.
All right, so Temple is using a couple of live noodles that we had and reviving Paula before we go into this fight.
Well, then their imaginations are really beating them up today, Turgles. It's a day for burbs. Yes, that was not a new bird boss, because we had already seen it when Temple fought it. But still, it was bird. Cool.
Anyway,
Welcome in. It's been interesting. Lots of birds. A strangely large amount of birds. Lots of deaths as well.
Temple pulling a clutch uh, win out of the boss on the way to Saturn Valley. So, where Gark was not able to.
Again, those levels from having done some Sanks first before heading there probably was the biggest difference in that, but that was a tough fight for sure.
Yeah, Paula died right away.
Not surprising that Temple is going to go and presumably heal Paula, bring her back to life before hitting up the factory. And he can also get the hint and find out where that meteorite piece is.
It's an all important hint. So go
Narrow
into
down
the
that search.
phase, go into the phase disorder and get our hint.
Monkey Cave.
Oh,
No, this is good because they have Pencil Eraser already, and beating the factory will give them that access.
they don't.
So,
We're hunting for monkey invitation.
oh, we don't have it. Never mind. For some reason, I was thinking we had it. We don't have Monkey Invite. You're
Nope.
right.
So either way, we're going on a hunt, um, for either that monkey invitation or a fifth tank access. We do
Yeah,
have.
it would be great, Chargles, if it's in mines because they can just ask at mines, and if it's Monkey Invite, they know that they are fully go mode at that point. So that's pretty cool. That would be a great scenario. No, no, Monkey Cave's not bad. Little sluggish. You just hope you have mice. It's fine. It's easy peasy. You usually don't get murdered in there.
Yeah, one of my first seeds back trying to run some stuff to get ready for a commentary for tournament. I hit Monkey Cave. It'd been way too long. I lost like 10 minutes in Monkey Cave because I just kept getting lost. I was like, I know
Um,
this is not this hard.
Mad Cat says that my usually was ominous. Well, once in a while you do get it, and you get that one random enemy down there, that can pop up like at the entrance, or there's like one or two spots where they can occasionally spawn. And if you happen to be deeper in logic than you think you are, it could be bad. I have had it be a little goofy, especially in, say a Sanchez Brothers seed.
Getting the meme on Gurk's side. And keeping with
Shrine of
his
the
theme,
Silver Monkey.
yes, he is full memeing today, Tomar.
Sadly, not a bird. It's a pumpkin kid.
Pumpkin Kid dealing damage there.
Yeah. Gigantic autumnal jerk.
Well, he was that.
Yep.
Gutsy playing Gurk side, heading straight to the factory rather than running into Saturn Valley to get that save spot.
Did that just say it was Tucson teleport?
No, so it's four side.
Oh, four side. Ooh, nice. Save some time. Don't have to bus it or walk it. Always love to see it.
Yeah, we did. Topol headed straight to four side. Looks like they're gonna head and check out the moon side and see how that works out for today.
Gotta watch Everdred, come back from having faked his own death.
And not shut up about it.
You sound a little bitter, Rocky.
Just hate that stupid cutscene.
Have you accidentally hit the wrong button in vanilla too many times? And it'll just keep repeating it. But yeah, they don't have the monkey invite yet, so they can't do they can't do
Yeah.
Monkey Cave yet.
Anti-monkey cave yet. Tipple a little bit of problems getting past that gas, but does manage to get by. So at least we're going to go in and loot. Nobody needs a bowl of rice, girl.
Nah. Yeah, the extra Foppy experience is definitely not a bad play. You can gain some pretty good XP from that, from taking those fights. So that's some smart leveling over there on Gurk's side. Not that we're surprised. Smart gameplay.
Nice use of those iframes to get by that enemy there and straight to the boss.
Yep. Always great when you can time it that way.
Yeah, let's see what this enemy is. Moonside. Little blue monk. Mook. Little blue mook.
Who is not actually blue, but is pink.
Maybe he's just really sad.
Could be. And he doesn't look like a mook. So there's just,
Questions, questions, questions.
Yeah, it could be colorblind. Maybe it was raised by mooks and therefore thinks it's mook. I don't know. Questions. I'm getting a stare down from a dog over here, so if I go quiet, it's probably because he's like jumped up on me or something.
Which one?
Yeah, that was a little rough there.
Which of the
Buddy, save someone.
Which of the puppers is giving you a stare down?
Oh, that would be Hamilton.
I had to mute a little bit ago. Hamilton was reverse sneezing really bad, which is something that he doesn't normally do. So he was freaking out a little bit.
Our dogs get a little goofy when we're on comms, so.
I have a sleeping corgi who must be having some really good dreams because he has been very twitchy.
For a second, I thought that Temple was going to go talk to the Hint Man. Nope, just taking the shortcut through there. Korg. Yes, we have Korg. We have a very energetic Korg.
Energetic,
Normally.
sassy Korg.
Hmm. We have
Our,
7
la-
dogs. Most of them are pretty sassy.
our last Corgi, when we got him, was a real big snuggler and just really chill. So it was a nice change from our first Corgi, who was pretty sassy. So,
Energetic, sassy Korg's brother. Yes, that's who I have pawing at me in here. Is the brother of the energetic, sassy Korg. I have the one in here that is my Tessie emote, so I told him that we have not gotten to use his emote yet today. So we have not yet had Tessie time in this race. This
right,
dice has no friends, thank goodness, yes. We do not want to see the dice
no,
bring in its
no
friends.
friends.
No friends.
Mine item check was diamond. No, cool. We only have one Corgi. We have 6 mutts. And we have some true mutts. We did
They are
the
super mutts.
DNA testing on them, and a lot of them have majority of Chihuahua. One of them
But
has
don't look it.
nope. One of them has 19 different breeds in her. So yeah, we have a wide variety of weights and fur and types all around, but we love them. Nana, which DNA kit did we use?
We used Wisdom Panel, I think, for most of them, right?
Yeah, I believe so. We used both because our we got a deal on the other main one. Did you?
Which now I'm drawing a blank on. Yeah.
Yeah. Besides doing the DNA testing, also tests for some genetic things, and we needed to know what our corgi tested for a couple genetic issues. So, but that corgi we lost in August. Our new boy we got just a few weeks after.
Tough Blue Ms. Zapfo. Yep, not the best generated name, but you know. Doesn't roll off the tongue quite the same as some of the others. Or sound like a band.
Temple, unfortunately, going to take another full party wipe here.
Ouch.
Temple, save somewhere else.
Oh, the walk out of the house. Temple just like saying hi to mom. Yep. Homesickness may not be a thing in Scramble anymore, but you know, maybe Ness is still just feeling it a little bit, so.
Temple's going to get that Death Ray here out of the cultist house.
Curse idea added back. That's been brought up several times.
Pretty sure Cholmore has enough curse ideas and things to torture us with if he so chooses. So
Yeah, if it's a curse, yeah, enemy inflicts homesick. Almost made one of the assistant curses make everyone homesick. Oh, yikes. Yeah, you don't want that. Bad, Tomar, bad. This isn't curses in general or mean, but yeah.
nothing like
I mean, I would laugh, but
nothing like the curse of Paula being diamondized halfway through the
oof,
prayers.
which we all got. Oof. Yeah, that was in one of the qualifier seeds.
Poverty power spin. Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we have Gurk fighting the blue moot.
temple with a totally full inventory on all kids. You'd think he'd at least like drop a couple things off with his sister or something. Many times as he's been back home, could have at least gotten rid of the water bills or something.
That is a 3 for Temple. But Girk
Yes,
is
correct.
on 2. Or is Girk on 3? I've lost count.
Shoot.
This is why I normally try to keep write stuff down, but for some reason I've been watching and
I
commentating and just not keeping track.
I lost track of the sank count. He did Milky Well, so I think they both are on 3. I think.
Yeah, that's what I was
I think he
thinking.
because I think he finished Milky Well, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Where did you pick up Key to the Cabin? Yeah, they both did Pink Cloud. They've both done Giant Step for sure. And Mad Cat is saying Girk did beat Milky Well.
Okay.
Yes, Pooh could have the monkey invite. This is not a bad idea once we got this key to come and get him out. He does have the Sword of Kings already waiting for him. So
Oh, nice. I didn't see that pickup. Yeah, that's good.
he does have the monkey invitation.
Excellent. We are full on go mode then.
Some excellent menuing on Girk's side. Girk can menu so fast you don't even see what he's doing. So I'm getting better at the fast menuing, but it's still one of those things that I definitely struggle with.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, Charles, that is a good question. Fuzzy Pickles. Optimal only had Paula alive there, so without having Nas could not even attempt to defeat the enemy. Did have to use an exit mouse to get out of there, and now it's fortunately having to walk back through to try this one more time. As we see Girk getting those items that he needs to get through Monkey Cave.
Charles, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if they would try to go 5 sync. We'll have it'll be interesting to see what we get for the teleport from Monkey Cave. I think that might really determine kind of where they go next with it.
You can see OK pendants there on Girk's side, so that was a good find there. Yes, and a Mr. Baseball bat, indeed. That is Temple's 4th sync. And he has absorbed the power of the land. Yes, bad cat points. Good thing. Make sure that we drop these runners a follow Always a good time to watching both of them run seeds and other things that they play on stream. Also, drop a follow to the lovely Nanobite 1667. She's
Ah, chips.
mostly been streaming Earthbound right now, getting tournament seeds in. But she is a cozy game streamer. And she's
Cozy,
also
quirky, mostly console, but some other stuff. Yeah.
also a big thank you to Jay Tolmar, the not only the inventor of the PK Scramble, but he is hosting our restream tonight. Please drop him a follow as
Yes, thank
well.
you, Jay Tolmer. Thank you. And thank you, Mad Cat, for dropping the follow to me and mentioning that. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many great runners in this community. So, yes, inventor is a very dignified way of saying it. Yes. We've got amazing runners in this community. And if you're new to PK Scramble, or even new to Earthbound, the Discord is down right under your viewing screen. Check that out. That's a Discord for Earthbound speedruns, not just for the randomizer, but for all the different speedrun categories. It's a pretty active community. GDQ is going to be hosting a Scramble hotfix with Snake Tag. Oh my gosh. I hate to run it, but I love to watch it. I am all about that.
Mad Cat, do we know when that's going to be? Going on
That is
right now with
exciting.
JSR running. Okay, so have to definitely go check out that VOD after it's done. So
Yeah, how did that happen without somebody telling Jolmar? Come on. Like, I remember somebody saying that they were gonna maybe submit some seeds, but I didn't know that JSR's running it. That's awesome.
I didn't know. I was just looking at all my other Twitch followers.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic, Mad Cat. Good catch.
All right. Temple beat the cup of coffee. Let's see what the tent gives us. Oh, Shyness
Shyness
book.
book. Oh, but yeah,
Ouch. Yeah.
did get some big Paula levels there.
Yeah,
As
that's
Douglas
good.
points out, this is going to be
Poor
Girk's.
dwarf.
Yep, going to be Girk's fourth temple. Wow, you can tell I'm tired. Fourth sanctuary, and he has the meteorite piece. So I have a feeling he'll be headed straight to Gygas after this.
Yeah, that's the Shyness book is proof of why that cup of coffee was so murdery. Scalding cup of coffee of death. I don't actually know what the name of the enemy was for the generated name,
Yeah, I didn't notice.
but effectively that's what it was.
Yeah, back to mines for Temple. That is, we know we saw him take a death there earlier. Just tough run of where
Hmm.
these deaths have come for Temple. They've come deep in dungeons, deep in sanctuaries, where he's had to spend a lot of time kind of walking back through things that he's already done.
Yeah. Truth.
Do you have Horns of Life here?
Good to be able to stock up on those.
It's like, I don't know, 3 repels. So should be enough
Oh,
to
commercial break on Temple
commercial break on Temple
side.
side. Oh,
not the time, Twitch.
All right, so I brought up his stream separately so I can keep an eye out. Is making some good progress through the caves. Kind of paying for having full inventories, having to drop stuff as um, he wants things out of the treasure that he's finding.
We are back. There we go.
Starstorm in Cave of the Present. Nice pickup for who there and a bag of Dragonite.
Nice to get both of those right before the Googie fight.
Yes, get your assistant guesses in for what sort of bird we want to see there.
Yes, this has been a very bird heavy seed, so. Ooh, maybe one of like the buffalo from the desert. That could be cool.
Game could be really mean and throw a caterpillar there.
But will it match the window flavor like it did so perfectly on Mad Cat's race? A buka, yes, we do
Puka.
need we need a buka assistant. That would be fantastic. It would probably be a bird who just says it's a buka.
All right, Temple still making their way through the cave, but getting through those enemies pretty well now.
Mods, if we can get a ban hammer down, that would be fantastic. Thank you kindly. It's cookie time.
The
Oh, he
spaceship.
did. Temple just got passed. Let's see who we got. We have an Octobot.
Oh no. Temple must have missed one of the enemies, did not get the
No.
diamond, and is headed back in.
Oh no. Probably didn't remember the progress from the earlier times
Yeah,
through.
must not have. Yes, could be worse than Octobot. Um, Charles does win with the something with
It
more
is
than two
definitely,
legs.
yeah. It is more than 2 legs. It does not, in fact, have 8 legs, unless 4 of them are tucked up behind its round body. I don't know. Yes, Static also wins with Alien because it was an alien sprite, so everybody wins. But
Right,
chat, we are the real winners, because we get to watch these races.
and we are on to phase 2.
Octobot steals your revives. Oh, I hope not. I hope that wasn't what got stolen. Was it? I did not
I
see.
missed it.
That would really, really suck.
Right, that Mega Dragonite and high levels there, making quick work of phase 2. We are on to phase
Nice.
3. Let's count these prayers.
Get your prey emotes out.
Uh-oh, we've got Pooh feeling strange. I don't know that he had the level for Brain Shock anyway, but that is never a good thing to see.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Does have Brain Shock.
Turtles, like, it is kind of impressive that Googie's going so well given how bad some of the other bosses were.
Does get that Brain Shock successfully off. Ooh. Those are some big hits. The hitmen come across, and I'm saying when I'm reading. All right, Pooh is dead. Jeff has 2 hit points left.
And is feeling strange.
But getting those prayers off, no problem.
Oh,
Oh,
Temple. No.
I got too close to the van and
Us. Yeah. Oh, you hate to see that. But at least he does have some jam and music on, so he gets to hear the good tunes.
not even nice enough to ask if he wants to get out of the desert.
Call was absorbed by the darkness. That's the 8th prayer. One more prayer to go. And there we go. We're just waiting on that U1 now for Gurks. Everybody get those GGs going.
This was a tough seed from both of them, but Girk, kind of making the right choices at the end is going to put them through to the round of 4 um, for the winners bracket.
Meanwhile, Temple is,
I think
I
having to
think,
use the
just.
UFO engine.
I don't remember if Temple checked the hint for
I don't.
meteorite.
Where did we get key to the cabin?
Mm, was that Moonside? Temple did the hint, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we have official race time of 57 minutes and 9 seconds. And immediately after that, we do have Temple forfeiting. Just, really rough race on Temple's side. But get those GGs
Great
in for
running.
get
Absolutely
those
great running, yeah.
GGs in for Temple. We hate to see it, but Temple is a high level runner and will definitely bounce back from this. No problem. We will see him in the danger bracket versus Rain.
And that's going to be a great race when it happens, too. We'll see if either of them want to join us in chat. Rain says, looking forward to it, Temple. Yeah, it was
Temple is
inside that had the key to the cabin. Gotcha. Because, yeah, Pooh had the monkey key. Or monkey invite.
and Girk says he'll be in just a minute to join us in commentary.
Great.
Temple says that he will take a pass tonight.
That's fair.
Yes, that is very fair. Chatting with us is always optional. But again, GG's to both runners. Please do go drop follows to both runners. Show them some love.
Yeah, really great races. Great race all around from both runners. So, welcome in, mcmcGURK.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
You're a little bit quiet, but yeah, we can hear
Real
you.
quiet.
Okay, let me just change. My regular mic isn't for some reason. Hopefully that's better.
Yes,
better.
indeed. GG's.
Congrats on
Me
the
too.
win, Gurk.
Yeah, your temple had a bad way of it today.
Yeah, I mean, you both kind of had some. You both had deaths. It was a seed. It was very rando.
Yeah, that ran boob at the sewers. I'm sorry,
Oh my
the
gosh,
3
yeah.
tunnel was a
The
little
3
rougher
tunnel.
than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I didn't pay enough attention to see. I mean, obviously I saw he was leading with freeze, which was bad, but I was, I guess, relying a little too much on Jeff's death ray.
Yeah.
And the big coffee tent was obviously way out of scale for that much damage.
Yeah, so
You both
did you
you both took an early deaths to that enemy. So that kind of evened out at the beginning. You picking up that death ray was a big help. Temple did pick it up, but not till much later in his
made a big
siege.
difference. Did you go back and finish the tent, or was it just Temple that did?
No, I didn't try. I didn't go for it.
So-
With it doing 166 fire damage, I thought there was no way it would be worthwhile.
It was Shyness book, so it was definitely not in logic at all.
Mm.
It was way out. So he survived it.
Temple never found the key to the cabin.
Yeah, that was the big thing.
That was the big thing. He was searching for that. We know from you that who had the monkey invitation. So it was just a tough run, like he said in the race room. He unfortunately took a lot of deaths, kind of deep in sinks, deep in caves. In the mole cave and things like that. So
yeah, but otherwise,
that was one thing I didn't try for was the mole cave to see. I didn't know. It must have been something that seemed useful.
It was diamond.
Okay, it could have been useful, but I guess doing Moonside first was better in that regard.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, great. It was a great race from you both. Yeah. You were pretty even. Really through a lot of the early parts, even though you did have some route divergence. So it was really fun to see. Any thoughts about your upcoming race?
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Sarah wants revenge from the finals last year, I would imagine.
I'm sure.
I had the benefit of the. I only had to win one, so that was good. Because Sarah did get me in the first one in the finals.
Yeah.
Interested to see what the settings are once we get to that point to know them.
Yeah.
These settings were interesting. I rage quit the last 2 practices I did because I got a little too far ahead in logic, and sometimes these things can roll really nasty if you are ahead of logic.
Yeah, the practice seed that I was doing earlier when the group from the earlier race raided into me was just a very non-linear, all over the place wild goose chase. So I mean, that's always a possibility, especially with foresight in play. So yeah, you just never know what you're going to get, and with the randomized bosses, they can get very spicy.
Yeah, I was fortunate that the dice boss did not call any help.
Yeah, that was
could have been spicy, but it worked out okay.
Yes, Mad Cat had commented on that in the chat that yay, no friends for the dice.
I understand dice. Sometimes they just don't want to come out to see you.
Yep. We don't want to see the dice. So.
That's true.
All right. Well, any other thoughts before we head out for the evening?
Nope. Oh, I'm sorry Temple had a bad time, but I'm sure he tried his best.
Oh yeah, it was. He had some great gameplay tonight too. You both did. So, but you gurked him as you like to do. So, GG's, and we will see you. We'll see you at the next race.
Yes, do you have the next race here on Earthbound Super Series? Is going to be tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central Time. We'll see one free Fitz and De Berta, and that is a danger bracket match.
Yes, so one of them will be eliminated from the tournament tomorrow. So everything at stake for them. Definitely come over and cheer them on.
All right, and with that, we will sign off. Thanks again for everybody for tuning in. Thank you, and Nanobyte for jumping on comms. Thank you, Tomar, for the restream. And we will catch you all next time. Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.